Welcome to the Madison Lord Podcast. Today is Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. I apologize for not doing shows these past several days. We'll go over the weekend stuff from everything. FIFA, MLB, WNBA, golf, tennis, NASCAR. We'll do on this day. News and notes and best bet. We'll begin with the FIFA World Cup. FIFA will do Thursday on. And then we'll go over everything tonight and tomorrow afternoon. So, Thursday, round of 32, Spain over Austria 3-0, Portugal over Croatia 2-1, Switzerland over Algeria 2-0. Friday, round of 32, Australia, Egypt, Loma draw. Egypt advanced 4-2 on penalties. Round of 32, Argentina over Cape Verde 3-2 in additional extra time. Colombia over Ghana 1-0. Saturday, round of 16, Morocco over Canada 3-0. France over Paraguay 1-0. Sunday, round of 16, Norway over Brazil 2-1. England over Mexico 3-2. And then yesterday, Spain over Portugal 1-0 and Belgium over US 4-1. And then today so far, round of 16, Argentina over Egypt 3-2. That was a crazy game. And 4 o'clock today on Fox, Switzerland and Colombia, round of 16. Colombia's a minus 152 favorite. Switzerland's plus 126. Regulation time, it is Colombia plus 135, Switzerland plus 250, draw plus 195. I'm going to go Colombia regulation time plus 135, but I don't feel strongly about it. And then there's no World Cup again until Thursday, so we have a day break. All right, baseball. We'll do Thursday until Monday, but the caveat here is that I thought I didn't do the show on Thursday. I just didn't do it on Friday. That makes more sense. All right, Thursday, Pirates over the Phillies 6-1, Reds over the Brewers 7-2, Rockies over the Marlins 14-4, Guardians over the White Sox 6-5, Cards over the Braves 11-5, Rays over the Royals 5-2, Rangers over the Tigers 10-4, Mariners over the Angels 1-0, and the Dodgers over the Padres 12-7. Friday, Cardinals over the Cubs 17-1, Nats over the Pirates 9-5, O's over the Reds 3-0, Guardians over the White Sox 4-3-10 on a walk-off single by Khalil Watson. Yanks over the Twins 5-2, Braves over the Mets 5-3, Rockies over the Giants 15-3, Rays over the Astros 3-1, Red Sox over the Angels 5-2. Marlins over the Ace 12-5, Brewers over the D-backs 7-4-11, Dodgers over the Padres 4-3, Jays over the Mariners 2-0. 4th of July, Twins over the Yankees 11-4, Pirates over the Nats 7-1, Tigers over the Rangers 3-0, Mariners over the Jays 11-0, O's over the Reds 8-5, White Sox over the Guardians 3-1, Astros over the Rays 10-8, Braves over the Mets 14-3, Cards over the Cubs 3-0, Phils over the Royals 6-1, Giants over the Rockies 6-4, Red Sox over the Angels 8-1, Marlins over the A's 7-2, D-backs over the Brewers 4-3, Dodgers over the Padres 3-0. Sunday, Twins over the Yanks 6-1, Mets over the Braves 10-9, Pirates over the Nats 11-5, Reds over the O's 3-2, White Sox over the Guardians 7-6, Cubs over the Cards 6-4, Royals over the Phillies 5-2, Tigers over the Rangers 6-3, Astros over the Rays 2-0, Rockies over the Giants 7-6, Brewers over the D-backs 3-2, Marlins over the A's 9-8, Mariners over the Jays 4-0, Padres over the Dodgers 5-2, Red Sox over the Angels 7-5. Then yesterday, Royals over the Phillies 15-1, Yankees over the Rays 5-1, Nats over the Astros 12-11, Mets over the Braves 7-6, Brewers over the Cards 4-3, D-backs over the Padres 8-0, Giants over the Blue Jays 10-1, and the Dodgers over the Rockies in 11 on a walk-off single by Dalton Rushing. All right, going on right now, bottom of the second, a makeup game from May 5th. Cards up 2-0 on the Brewers. So there's a doubleheader tonight. So 6:30, Cubs O's from Baltimore, Matt Boyd and Shane Baz. So battle of two pitchers that are underperforming. Cubs minus 112, O's minus 104 over under 9.5. Overs your money, unders minus 122. Cubs minus 1.5 plus 140, O's plus 1.5 minus 170. This could be like a trap line, but the Cubs are playing a lot better. I'm going to take them at minus 112. On TBS, Yanks Rays. Will Warren and Ian Seymour. Rays minus 118. Yanks even money over under 8. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Yanks minus 1.5 plus 168. Rays plus 1.5 minus 105. Part of the reason the Yankees' demise has happened outside the injuries is because those pitchers that got off the good starts, Will Warren and the other one being Ryan Weathers, have regressed. I'm going with the over. I just don't want to pick against the Yankees on the podcast. Over 8 minus 105. I would go Rays in the over, but I feel better about the over. Ace Tigers, JT Ginn, and Tariq Skubal. Tigers minus 205, Ace plus 172 over under 8, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Ace plus 1.5 minus 128, Tigers minus 1.5 plus 106. I like the under. Braves Pirates. Hurston Waldrip and Paul Skeens. Pittsburgh minus 152, Braves plus 128 over under 8 minus 110 each way. Braves plus 1.5 minus 176, Pirates minus 1.5 plus 146. I think this is factored in for Paul Skeens, but he hasn't performed up to what his caliber is. I'm going over 8 minus 110. I would like to go with Atlanta too, but I'm going to go with the over. Marlins hosting the Mariners. Brian Wu and Max Meyer. Marlins minus 120, Mariners plus 102 over under 8, overs minus 105, unders minus 115. Mariners minus 1.5 plus 176, Marlins plus 1.5 minus 115. I like the under at minus 115. 6:45 Astros Nationals. Tatsuyama Amai and Andrew Alvarez. Nats minus 118, Astros even money over under 9, overs minus 118, unders minus 104. Astros minus 1.5 plus 160, Nats plus 1.5 minus 194. I'm going to lay with the Nationals minus 118. That's short. I know the Astros are playing better, but that's a short line. 7 o'clock, Royals Mets, Seth Lugo, and we don't know who's going for the Mets. The Mets are actually favored, minus 146. Royals plus 124, over under 8.5. Overs minus 104, unders minus 114. Royals plus 1.5, minus 176. Mets minus 1.5, plus 146. I like the Royals plus 124. We don't know what's going for the Mets, and revenge spot for Seth Lugo against his old team. Phillies Reds. Zach Wheeler and Andrew Abbott. Phils minus 174, Reds plus 146, over under 9, minus 110 each way. Phils minus 1.5, minus 106, Reds plus 1.5, minus 113. I like the under. 7:30, Red Sox, White Sox. Peyton Tolley and Noah Schultz. Red Sox minus 126, White Sox plus 106, over under 8.5, overs minus 106, unders minus 114. Red Sox minus 1.5 plus 134, White Sox plus 1.5 minus 162. I like the over. Guardians Twins. Joey Cantillo and Taj Bradley. Twins minus 116, Guardians minus 102, over under 8.5, overs minus 118, overs minus 104. Guardians minus 1.5 plus 155, Twins plus 1.5 minus 188. The Twins are playing a lot better. I'm going to take them as a home favorite at minus 116. They actually beat the Yankees in Yankee Stadium, which was a shocker. Doubleheader game 2 at 7:45, Brewers Cards. Robert Gasser and Hunter Dobbins. Brewers minus 122, Cards plus 104, under 8.5, overs even money, unders minus 122. Brewers minus 1.5 plus 134, Cards plus 1.5 is minus 162. I like the Cardinals plus 104. 8 o'clock, Angels Rangers. Jose Soriano and Jacob deGrom. Rangers minus 166, Angels plus 140, over under 7, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Angels plus 1.5 minus 164, Rangers minus 1.5 plus 136. I like the under. All right, 3 more. 9:30, D-backs Padres. Zach Gallen and German Marquez. Padres minus 120, D-backs plus 102, over under 8.5, overs minus 124, unders plus 102. D-backs minus 1.5 plus 162, Padres plus 1.5 minus 184. I'm going with alternate over 9.5 plus 124. 9:45, Jays Giants. Spencer Miles and Trevor McDonald. Jays minus 116, Giants minus 102, over under 7.5, overs minus 120, unders minus 102. Jays minus 1.5 plus 150, Giants plus 1.5 minus 182. I like the Blue Jays at minus 116. And last but not least, Rockies Dodgers at 10 o'clock. Michael Lorenzen and Justin Warbelski. Dodgers minus 275, Rockies plus 225, over under 9.5, overs minus 104, unders minus 118. Rockies plus 1.5, plus 108, Dodgers minus 1.5, minus 130. Because it's Warbelski, I think this is like a 6-1 Dodgers, so I'm going to go under 9.5 at minus 118. All right, so there you have it for baseball. Now move on to the WNBA. We'll go over everything from the weekend, look ahead to tonight. Thursday. Mystics over the Dream 86-76 or 81-76. Wings over the Sun 86-83. Mercury over the Storm 90-67. Friday, Liberty over the Lynx 99-86. Aces over the Sky 98-90 OT. Saturday, Valkyries over the Dream 88-83. Fire over the Storm 77-72. And Sunday, Wings over the Tempo 89-76. Fever over the Aces 84-68. Yesterday, Valkyries over the Mystics 62-49. Sun over the Lynx 90-89. Storm over the Sparks 82-64. All right, 2 games tonight. 8 o'clock, ESPN, Wings Liberty. So, Paige Beckers and the Wings against Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart and the Liberty. Liberty are 4.5-point favorites, so it's 175.5. I don't know if the Wings are ready for prime time yet, so I'm going to lay the 4.5 with the Liberty in a big spot at home. And at 10 o'clock, the Sky and the Mercury. The Mercury giving 3.5, so it's 172.5. I'm going to lay the 3.5 for the Mercury over Chicago. So there you have it for the WNBA. Now move on to golf. We will go over the results from the John Deere Classic. I'm just going to do top 25 due to time. So, winning it with 20 under, Chris Goddard, second, 19 under, Max Homa, tied for third, 18 under, Lucas Hodges, Lucas Glover, Ben Coles, tied for sixth with 17 under, Doug Gibb, Mac Meisner, and Jackson Suber. Tied for ninth with 16 under, Rio Hesituno, Zach Blair, Zach Johnson, tied for 12, 15 under, Tyler Duncan, Kirsten Ziedenhow, and Blades Brown. Tied for 15th with 14 under, Stefan Yeager, Kevin Yu, Ricky Fowler, Preston Strout, Matt Kuchar, and Chandler Phillips. Tied for 21st, 13 under, Trey Merritt, David Lipsky, Ben Griffin, Harry Higgs, ZC Dew. So there you have it for PGA. That was the top 25. Now we'll go to the Wimbledon real quick. We'll do Friday on. We're in the quarterfinals now. We'll begin with the men. Third round. 3-seed Felix Auger-Aliassime over Michael Zhang in 3 sets. 22-seed Alejandro Davidovich over Martin Vasquez in 3 sets. Hubert Hurkacz upsets 21-seed Tommy Paul in 4 sets. 1-seed Jannik Sinner over Jensen Brooksby in 3 sets. JL Struff upsets 8-seed Daniil Medvedev in 3 sets. Shintaro Mizuki over 23-seed Rafael Jodar in 4 sets. 17-seed Novak Djokovic over 25-seed Arthur Rinderknech in 4 sets. And Roman Safulin upsets 24-seed Joel Fonseca in 3 sets. Fonseca got hot in the last tournament. That's why he was ranked. And he loses in the 3rd round. All right, Saturday, 3rd round. Grigor Dimitrov over Matteo Berrettini in 5 sets. 10-seed Andre Bublik over 17-seed Francis Tiafoe in 5 sets. 6-seed Taylor Fritz over Lorenzo Sonego in 4 sets. 2-seed Alexander Zverev over Marcus Giron in 3 sets. 13-seed Jiri Lecheka over Dwayne Munar in 4 sets. Arthur Ferry over Zizou Bergs in 5 sets. 9-seed Flavio Cabali over 19-seed Karen Kaknavov in 5 sets. And 5-seed Alex de Vita over Zachary Savija in 4 sets. All right, Sunday, round of 16. 1-seed Jannik Sinner over Shintaro Mizuki in 3 sets. JL Struff over Hubert Hurkacz in 5 sets and a walkover. Wonder what happened with Hurkacz there. 3-seed Felix Auger-Aliassime over 22-seed Alejandro Davidovich in 5 sets. 17-seed Novak Djokovic over Roman Safulin in 4 sets. Yesterday, round of 16. 2-seed Alexander Zverev over 13-seed Jiri Lecheka in 4 sets. 6-seed Taylor Fritz over Andre Bublik, 10-seed in 3 sets. Arthur Ferry over Grigor Dimitrov in 5 sets. 9-seed Flavio Cabali over 5-seed Alex de Minaur in 3 sets. And then quarterfinals, 17 Novak Djokovic and 3 seed Felix Auger-Aliassime going on now. And 1 seed Jannik Sinner over JL Struff in 3 sets. All right, quarterfinals tomorrow, 9 o'clock. 6 seed Taylor Fritz and 2 seed Alexander Zverev. We're going to give out picks because it's later in the tournament. It's about a pick 'em. Fritz is -111, Zverev's -110. I'm gonna go with Zverev at -110, and then at 9:30, 9 seed Flavio Cabali and Oscar Ferry. Cabali's -275, Ferry's +220. Ferry's been the Cinderella. I think that he does win a match. I'm gonna go Cabali 2-1, or I'm sorry, 3-1 +270. Okay, now we'll move on to the women's. We'll go Friday on. Third round. 10 seed Carolina Muchova over Menenchaya Samagev in 2 sets. 7 seed Coco Gauff over Claire Liu in 3 sets. 1 seed Arina Sablenka over Jelena Ostapenko in 2 sets. Barbora Krejcikova over Nikola Bartenkova in 2 sets. 4 seed Jessica Pegula over Jessica Buzas in 2 sets. 16 seed Eva Jovic over 18 seed Ekaterina Alexandrova in 3 sets. 14 seed Naomi Osaka over Daria Kasatkina in 2 sets. 11 seed Belinda Bencic over 19 seed Anna Kalinskaya in 3 sets. All right, third round, 4th of July. 26 seed Madison Keys over 6 seed Amanda Anisimova in 3 sets. 9 seed Linda Noskova over 17 Serena Sarista in 3 sets. 13 seed Jasmine Paolini over Maria Sakkari in 2 sets. 29 seed Alexandra Ayala upsets 3 seed Iga Swiatek in 2 sets. 25 seed Elise Mertens upsets 2 seed Elena Rybakina in 2 sets. Ashlyn Kruger for Daria Sneager in 2 sets. 21 seed Marie Buskova over Ludmila Samsonova in 3 sets. And 12 seed Marta Kasiuk over 23 seed Emma Navarro in 3 sets. All right, Sunday, round of 16. 17 Coco Gauff over 11 seed Belinda Bencic in 3 sets. 14 seed Naomi Osaka upsets 1 seed Arina Sablenka in 2 sets. 10 seed Carolina Muchova over Barbora Krejcikova in 3 sets. And 4 seed Jessica Pegula over 16 seed Iva Jovic in 3 sets. Yesterday, round of 16. 19 Linda Noskova over 2016 Madison Keys in 2 sets. 13 seed Jasmine Paolini over 29 seed Alexandra Ayala in 3 sets. That was a letdown. 25 seed Elise Mertens over 21 seed Marie Buskova in 2 sets. 12 seed Marta Kasiuk over Ashlyn Kruger in 2 sets. And in today, finals in the quarterfinals, 10 seed Carolina Muchova over 14 seed Naomi Osaka in 2 sets, and 7 seed Coco Gauff over 4 seed Jessica Pegula in 3 sets. 2 more quarterfinals tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. 9 seed Linda Noskova and 25 seed Elise Mertens. Both these women are very hot right now with their play. Noskova's -156, Mertens is +132. I'm going to go 2-1. Linda Noskova, 3-1. And 8:30, 12 seed Marta Kasiuk and 13 seed Jasmine Paolini. Kasiuk's -275, Paolini is +220. I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going to go Jasmine Paolini to upset Marta Kasiuk at +220. So there you have it for tennis. Now move on to NASCAR. We'll go over the results from the races this weekend. No Apps was on 4th of July from Chicagoland. Your winner was Brandon Jones. Coming in second was Chase Elliott. Third, Jesse Love. Fourth, Brent Cruz. Fifth, Austin Hill. Sixth, Justin Allgaier. Seventh was Tanner Gray. Eighth, Sam Meyer. Ninth, Cole Custer. 10th, Connor Zilch. By the way, Taylor Gray, not Tanner Gray. And the rest: Connor Cavapel, Nick Sanchez, Sammy Smith, Parker Retzlaff, Harrison Burton, Sheldon Creed, Dean Thompson, Garrett Smithley, Corey Day, Jeb Burton, Leyland Honeyman, Ryan Ellis, Myatt Snyder, Raja Caruth, Brendan Poole, Anthony Alfredo, Patrick Starpoli, LeVar Scott, William Salich, Kyle Sieg, Ryan Sieg, Blaine Perkins, Tyler Tomasi, Joey Gase, Jeremy Clements, Josh Paliki, JJ Yeley, and Dawson Cram. In the Cup Series from Chicagoland, your winner is Chase Briscoe. Second Chris Bell, 3rd. Denny Hamlin, 4th. William Byron, 5th. Alex Bowman, 6th. Bubba Wallace, 7th. Ryan Blaney, 8th. Ty Gibbs, 9th. Corey Heim, 10th. Riley Herbst, the rest. Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Eric Jones, Todd Gilliland, AJ Allmendinger, Ross Chastain, Chris Boucher, Ty Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Carson Oswald, Jonathan Nemechek, Austin Dillon, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Noah Gragson, Zane Smith, Michael McDowell, Cody Ware, Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, Josh Berry, Kyle Larson, JJ Yeley, Tyler Riddick, Austin Hill, and Connor Zilch. So there you have it for NASCAR. Now move on this day, brought to you by All Sports News. We have a lot to do for on this day. We have from I believe it could be Thursday on, because I think last time. So Wednesday on this day wasn't posted yet, so we did Thursday. So we do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we'll do 5. So it's just fun. All right, on this day, July 3rd, which was Friday. 2021, the Bucks advanced to the NBA Finals. They beat the Hawks in the conference finals in 6 games. 2012, Deron Williams resigns with the Brooklyn Nets. 2020, Redskins announced plan to review name. 2024, Lakers resign LeBron James. 2017, Warriors resign Kevin Durant. 2023, Timberwolves extend Anthony Edwards. 2025, Hurricanes sign Nikolaj Ehlers. 2014, Mavs resign Dirk Nowitzki. 2016, Mark Teixeira hits 400th home run. 2018, Wizards signed Dwight Howard. 2020, David Njoku requests a trade. In 2015, the Kings signed Rajon Rondo. All right, 4th of July. I'm surprised I don't see any Joey Chestnut on here. 2016, Kevin Durant signs with the Warriors. 2015, Spurs sign LaMarcus Aldridge. 2012, Lakers acquire Steve Nash. 2020, Caleb Williams commits to Oklahoma. 2017, Celtics signed Gordon Hayward. 2013, Stars acquired Tyler Sagan. 2014, Athletics acquired Jeff Samardzija. 2013, Bobcats signed Al Jefferson. 2014, Brazil advances to the World Cup semifinals, and so is Germany. 2016, Mavericks signed Harrison Barnes. In 2013, the Pelicans acquired Tariq Evans. So, July 5th. 2013, Rockets signed Dwight Howard. 2015, Jason Pierre-Paul injures hand in fireworks mishap. That was crazy. Can't believe it was that long ago. And the U.S. wins the Women's World Cup. 2013, the Warriors sign Andre Iguodala. 2012, Raptors acquire Kyle Lowry. 2017, Oilers extend Connor McDavid. 2014, Netherlands advances to the World Cup semifinals. So does Argentina. 2021, Matis Gavlinkas dies in fireworks tragedy from the Blue Jackets. 2013, Hawks signed Paul Millsap. 2012, Knicks signed Jason Kidd. 2021, the Canadiens forced Stanley Cup Final Game 5. All right, yesterday, July 6th. 2019, the Clippers signed Kawhi Leonard and acquired Paul George and broke the internet. 2016, the Bulls signed Dwayne Wade. 2020, Patrick Mahomes signs 10 years, $450 extension. 2014, Novak Djokovic wins the Wimbledon. 2025, Nationals fire Dave Martinez. 2012, Heat signed Ray Allen. 2022, Panthers acquire Baker Mayfield. 2024, Kings signed DeMar DeRozan. 2019, Carlos Carrasco diagnosed with leukemia. That was sad. 2013, Pistons signed Josh Smith. In 2018, the France advanced to the World Cup semifinals. And then today, July 7th, 2021, the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup Final. They beat Montreal in the dopey final, I call it, in the COVID bubble. Kind of, or no, that wasn't the bubble. That was the COVID season. And then it went back to normal the next year. The divisions were all different. 2013, Andy Murray wins the Wimbledon. 2014, Germany torches Brazil in World Cup semis. 2019, U.S. wins Women's World Cup. 2018, Astros call up Tile Tucker. 2022, Habs select Juraj Slafkovsky. 2015, Devin Booker signs 5 years. That's wrong. That'd be 2020. Because he was drafted in 2015. 2020, he must have signed that 5-year extension. Or 2019, maybe. Signs 5 years, $158 million extension. 2025, Paolo Banchero signs max extension. 20 22, the Coyotes select Logan Cooley. 2017, Aaron Judge breaks Yankees rookie home run record. 2025, the Heat acquired Norman Powell from the Clippers. In 2018, England advances to the World Cup semifinals. So there you have it for on this day. Now we're going to do a news and notes. Wait a second. Do we have big breaking news? No. Yeah, no, that was not what I thought it was for a second. I had to read that. Alright, there's a lot of stuff. We'll just, go down the list. Former NBA star Lamar Odom expected to enter plea deal in Vegas DUI case. That's unfortunate. Doesn't mean more to come out of that. Donovan Mitchell gets a 4-year extension worth $273 million. I'm not surprised. Sean Payton had a Bill Belichick plan as he proposed hiring Bill as head coach until he broke the NFL wins record. That's crazy. Rasul Douglas to the Commanders, 1 year, $3.8 million. I don't mind that signing. So Jeremy Fowler, an NFL insider from ESPN, says that Brandon Ayuk continues to nuke job prospects after recent social media activity. I don't disagree with him at all. Nobody wants that guy. He keeps saying he's going to the Commanders. Although the Commanders have been quiet. So the Giannis trade got announced. And he's wearing a new number. He's wearing number 7 with the Miami Heat. There's a 6-year-old that had a viral trade reaction to when Jaylen Brown got dealt, and Jaylen Brown met him as he kept his promise. Connor Griffin injured his finger as he could miss a month with rehab likeliest option. Byron Buxton re-aggravated his hip in the first inning, attempting to steal second base in the game on Sunday against the Yankees. So, Muntaka Murakami is out, and he's on a rehab right now. The White Sox need him back. Ben Rice will participate in the home run derby. That's cool. That's the first time I've seen a Yankee in it in a while. I'm just glad Aaron Judge ain't in it. Oh wait, he's hurt anyway, but still. Cam Schlittler says that he was playing Xbox when he got the draft call from the Yankees in 2022. That's funny. Cam Schlittler silenced the doubters as he lays into the regression narrative after that outing against the Rays. They want to say there's fucking regression because I had one bad outing. So again, it was personal. Love it. And he did it in one of the biggest games of the year, if not the biggest game of the year so far, against the first place Rays. The Yankees are linked to Ryan Jeffers of the Twins. Speculation persists that the Yankees will pursue him. That'd be a good addition. He's better than Austin Wells. Jalen Brunson had wrist surgery, so he's expected to return to basketball activities this summer. At least they're getting the surgery now. Andre Drummond signed with the Knicks on a 1-year deal. It's a downgrade from Mitchell Robinson. But Mitchell Robinson's an overqualified bench player. He's going to be starting on the Celtics. And he's better than Vucevic. And then he addressed the hand injuries. He gave context to Knuckle before the finals. Former Cowboy Marshawn Kneeland had CTE following his death in 2025. It was diagnosed. That's sad. But yeah, USA, very disappointing performance. And he said, and Polk says, no Balgon impact as he insists drama didn't affect the performance. They were just bad. They just played really bad. They were outplayed. That's the bottom line. So Kate Cavalli got his suspension reduced from 7 to 5 games after the incident with Wilson Contreras last week at Fenway. Yuri Perez was throwing a perfect game against the A's. And the Marlins blew it in the 8th. And then Clayton McCullough said he did what was best for the team in ending Yuri Perez's day after 7. Claude Giroux is returning to the Senators. We don't know the terms for that. 5 years over $35 million to the defenseman that the Devils traded, Simone Nemec, to Calgary. Former coach at Bucknell University charged in death of freshman football player. Wow. The Warriors may target DeMar DeRozan after he was waived by the Kings, and that's amid the LeBron interest. Nikola Jokic intends to resign with the Nuggets next offseason. Rudy Hachimura to the Clippers, 2 years, $28 million. Not a bad signing, 2-year deal. On the LeBron Lakers split, James and the team didn't exchange offers, discuss vision for a future for a week. Team lowballed Celtics for Jaylen Brown. His front office person said the mystery squad says offer for Brown would have gotten better. Huh. But yeah. Sixers did kind of feel like a low ball, but you never know with these kinds of things. The Nuggets stance on Peyton Watson as they intend to match any offers for him, but remain open to sign and trade. Kawhi Leonard hires a new agent as Kawhi and the Raptors are expected to start contract talks this week. There's rumors about LeBron going back to Cleveland after a viral picture that went around. Former college basketball player Carissa accused of fraud and $2.2 million shame. Bo Bichette trade is slim as Mets dealing Bichette at deadline is unlikely due to the contract. I'm not surprised. Mike Trout's not being traded as Angels GM shuts down question about potential trades to the Phillies at the deadline. Bryce Harper's eyeing the home run derby. He hasn't been in that in a while. Vlad Guerrero Jr. skipping the All-Star game as Nick Kurtz becomes the American League starting first baseman as highest ranked player on the player ballot. That's awesome for him. How about an embarrassing stat for the New York football teams? Norway's World Cup win over Brazil ties the Jets and Giants playoff wins in stadium combined. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, so there you have it for the news and notes. Best bet of the day brought to you by FanDuel. I don't recall what I had for best bet on Thursday. It was the Mariners on the run line, but I didn't win. Um, there's a couple that jumped out. But I'm gonna go with under 8, -105 and Ace Tigers with Scooble on the bump. So there you have it for the show. I'll be back tomorrow recapping everything and look into everything come tomorrow as well. Hope you guys have a great day, everyone.